Okay, folks, we are approaching the area of in which has been clear cut, and I made it up the hill, minus the heavy breathing that you would have heard if I kept you with me. And of course, Warrior just loves coming here because he's always discovering something. My fear is that he may discover someone that does not want to discover him, or him discovering them. But he's fearless. So I'm going to take you in with me. All this man-made road. Man-made road. There would have been trees. All this would have been trees, people. Which means it was somebody's home. Now, granted, I'm probably going to stir up a lot of shit for those that make their money through wood. Listen, all I'm saying is let's find some balance. We are so out of order with balance on everything. And I don't want to make this political because I do want to find the beauty in all this. This used to be well, it is the reservoir, which comes from, it's a reservoir that's coming from somewhere. The water, the drain off of the water. No, my dog isn't. People, do you see? Oh, dear God. Yes, he is. Well, why don't you just mark your territory? Wow. Only my dog. Devastating. Yet, the power of regrowth. Look at those ferns. And there's something that grows so natural, so beautiful. And city folk, you know you buy that shit and put it in your garden. And we get it right in our back door. And most of us, I don't think, are even using them. I did, because I think they're beautiful, they make great coverage, and they multiply. And yeah, you can easily thin them out. I love them. I think they're beautiful. Wow. Here we go. All of this would have been trees. You think about what lives in the forest. And then you think of what had to travel to find a new home. The bird that needed to find a new home. The deer that needed to find a new home. The bear that likes to stroll through my yard. Or the deer that wants to stroll through my yard. Because they're displaced. And we wonder why we are in the mess we're in, people. We must find our balance. But my God, that's beautiful. Look at that sky. Absolutely beautiful. Now this clear cut will go on, when I say for miles, for miles. This is one area. You don't get a really good view until we get up here of what it really looks like. Just remember, this was all trees. You say, how does that happen? How does this happen? Because you have a generation who's inherited land, and they don't want to do anything with the land, but they can make money off of it. So they sell it. Hundreds of acres. To some big company to come in here and work it out. And there you have it. Look at this. Devastating. And as I said, we wonder why the bears, the deers, the wolves, the coyotes, they're all in our backyard. We took their home. Look, oh my God, people, there's a deer. That's what we heard. There's the deer. Do you see the deer, people? Oh, dear Jesus, I should be so cool. I should not be so loud. Oh my God, I was wanting to see something like that. Oh, dear God. Oh. Oh, did you see that, people? I hope you saw that. I almost want to boo-hoo. I'm so excited. Oh, dear. I don't know what the hell that is up there. What is that? You see that thing laying there? Is that a tree? Somebody get the dragon? Wow. I ain't gonna lie. I do like it when I do see the deer in the backyard. Or I notice their presence. Now, whether I'm going to like that with the garden, but as I said, you know what? Here's the deal. We have really, really messed with their home. So if I got to find some balance with my gardens, I'll find the balance. You know? We all can live together. We just can't be so greedy. They get it. They know. They have balance. Wow. This is clear cutting. This is clear cutting. And as I said, this will go on for miles. And remember, this was all forest. Uncut forest at one time. But I may have spoke about this. I did, in fact, in the last video. A previous, earlier video. Actually, last year. In terms of my devastation with all of this. I can remember when I first came home and seeing this for the first time, I was sick, people. I cried. I literally cried. No, warrior, don't drink that. Yuck. You might have some mosquitoes growing in your belly. I do like walking along here, though. Right now, someone's saying to me, aren't you afraid? Aren't you afraid? Well, anything definitely can happen. That's true. And if I do see something, I ain't trying to get all up in it. Can I just say that? Not trying to get all up in it. And when the dog's fighting, I'm going the other way, right? That's what it's supposed to be. But it amazes me how life will still find its way through. You know, those 40, 50-year-old trees that were in maturity? At this pace, we don't have another 40 or 50 years to wait for a tree to grow back. We don't. I think of the erosion that this will cause because, as you notice, I'm on an incline. I'm continuing to go up a hill. So this is all on an incline. We do have a fierce rainy and hurricane season here. I might have some mud in my yard one day. Let's hope not. Let's hope not. It was a tree. It's just a tree. Wow. There's something about being up here. It's like a catch-22, love-hate. Because I love the just being at one, not having to share it in the moment, and maybe catching a glimpse of nature at its best. And then you see the man's footprint. Well, I asked for healing, Mother Earth. Healing. Healing. We're going to go a little further today because I am going to see. Come on. What'd you find there? Okay, piddle. Piddle on it. Maybe someone thinks I'm out of order. I don't care if you think I'm out of order. This is not balance. This is not balance, people. This is not balance. This is not balance. But my God, look at that sky. It's just beautiful. Kind of looks like an old Western. Wind picks up, you see some old dust bunnies riding through, blowing through. I'm waiting for a wagon to come riding through. This is what this reminds me of. What are we going to do with this? They're going to develop it? Oh, dear God. Why? Okay. I'm going to stop with all the whys. I'm going to find the beauty. Find the beauty. You could not bring your car up here and not end up with the bottom falling out. That's for sure. Wow. Oh, looky, looky, looky. Look what you get to see. I don't know if you can see it. But from way up here, we can see the water. That's the basin. Yes, my good people. The view is phenomenal. Just phenomenal. Oh, look at the marshland. Oh dear. I don't know if you can see it in this video. I hope I'm getting some good footage. What do you smell, warrior? This dog is just taken. He's got so many scents, he doesn't know what to do. He was so excited. I'll tell you, when I started putting on my shoes, he knew we were out of here. And he gets so excited, he starts pacing, starts knocking things down. That's where we were at, people. Oh my God, this is beautiful. I hope you can see it. Absolutely freaking beautiful. That's the beauty in this. That's the beauty in this day. And I'm so glad I'm sharing it with you. And listen, I'll keep my word. Thanks for the walking stick. I want to give a shout out to Let It Go Buy and Sell, Middleton. I forget the address. That's my nephew's store. For all your needs, go there at a good price. And we also get to help with keeping the environment going with refurbish, reusing things. Instead of making new things and plugging our planet with a bunch of garbage, more garbage, more garbage. So Let It Go Buy and Sell. I think I'm going to say Commercial Street, but you know what? Google it. Google. We Google everything. Google that. But I wanted to give my nephew a shout out. Because businesses today have their challenge, that's for sure. Sending much love to you and the family, Matthew. I've never come this far, but my plan is to end up at the community center. Oh my God, you guys, oh my God, I just love this. I don't know, it's like a catch-22. I'm glad I have this space to be in, and I'm just taken with it all at the same time. Oh dear God, we live in a beautiful area. And sometimes, you know what, you forget that when you live here. You get so caught up in the everyday life of trying to make the living and trying to keep the family afloat and making sure that, you know, Johnny and Susie are on the right track. And God, that job has become a much more difficult one today because there's so many outside influences. So I want to give a heads up to all the parents that are holding it down in these times. Hold it down! I say hold it down because I'm holding it down with you. Don't give in. Do not let them take your parental rights. Hold it down, people. Right, warrior? And you're doing a good job. If nobody told you that, I'm telling you, you're doing a good job. Did I digress again? See, I told you I like to talk. Look, another cutter. What was that? I'm hearing all these birds. I'm hearing all the birds. Oh my, you guys. I'm so glad I took you along. I don't feel alone. Well, I don't feel alone anyways. Why did I say that? Please. I'm really at my best. Probably by myself. I get me. Most don't get me on the average day. Or at least I think they don't. Oh, I have been told you are a different one. And I wear it with a badge of honor. Yes, I am. Now what? Come on, give me your best. Because I can tell you, when you bring your best, it still ain't good enough. You hear that? Now you come at them with that. And then you hit them with the right and the left. With words, people, with words. Save that physical crap for another day. Oh, dear God, it's beautiful. I got no other choice but to follow this out because I don't want to go all the way back the other way. And I know I'm going down the hill, even though it looks like I'm on the hill. I'm going down the hill. Oh, my. Do you guys hear that? I think there's a bird in distress or a bird that's feeding her chickies. Did you hear it? It's close. Okay, I'm going to stop this video right now and cut it off. Because we're going into 20 minutes and I don't like really long videos. So, I will meet up with you once I reach the end. Bye.